Hey, Peter Buddy. Do you want to help Mama? You gonna be a good boy? I love how excited you are to be outside. You get so excited to come outside and help Mama? I am about to start peppers for this summer. And I was about ready to go get my seeds. And then I was like, wait a second. Did I finish up the seeds I really wanted to plant this year? I don't know. So guess what? I gotta do some investigating of my seed collection. Yeah, it looks like a hot mess, right? 2 gallons of block baggies full of seeds, and I really just need to make sure I have the seeds I really want to plant. If I don't, then guess what? We get to go on a field trip to the library, which has a free seed library, and hopefully they have some of the seeds that I need. So, I'm gonna get sorting these and figure out what I need to get before I actually go to the library. These random piles of all the different kinds, you know, herbs, cucumbers, greens, peppers, more peppers, eggplant, squash, beans, peanuts, flowers. Oh, I have 2 piles of flowers, tomatoes, melons, and then I saved tomato seeds last year, but I don't know that I wrote on here what kind they are, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to look and see if I wrote in there, but I don't remember what they are. Roma tomatoes seems the most likely that I saved them from, but I don't remember. Like, last summer was a little crazy. I was having a baby, and my brain was not focused very well. Anyway, so I was trying to find my pepper seeds. So last year I planted multiple different varieties of peppers, and there was one variety that was very spicy. Like, it looked like a regular bell pepper, but it was very spicy. Like, I handed in a piece of this red bell pepper thinking it was a sweet bell pepper, and she's like, Mom, that's awful, it's very spicy. And she does not like spicy things at all. So I was trying to avoid planting that variety again, because I have some hybrids in here, or ones that probably shouldn't be continued to be planted year after year. Anyway, so I was going to avoid that one. And I also had one that I think was a King of the North pepper that crossed with a jalapeno, and now it's hot, and I didn't want to plant that again because we had so many hot peppers last year. I couldn't handle them all, and they were very, very hot for our family, so I did not want to plant them again. But I don't know which ones they were, so I was going to kind of just avoid all the saved seeds this year and maybe get some fresh seeds. So I need to look through there and see what I actually have, but I need to go rescue Beth for a minute first. You know that feeling when you have seeds like everywhere? Yeah, I have this whole little collection of seeds that actually needs to go in needs to go in with that stuff outside. Nathan got me some seeds the other day, and so I need to add them into my collection, but I just don't want to forget any, you know, of different kinds of seeds that I could be planting. Like, I really need to add more to my plate this year, but you know. Let's see, I think there's some over here we need to get. Let's see. Need to add the corn seeds to our little collection. Are there more in here? You know, stuff between books and the bookshelf. Just where I'll remember them, right? I think that might be all this stuff in here. I think I put the rest of them somewhere, and I already got out the rutabaga. So let's take this pile of seeds out and get them sorted. Then we can just look through, figure out all the things we need to get. Nathan got me these seeds the other day. He was at a place working, and they had seeds for sale, so he bought me this pack, and then he got some old, like last year seeds. This package of sugar pies, sugar New England pie pumpkins, and some chives. So I'm going to try to plant those this year, but I also wanted to get a new variety of tomatoes, so hopefully these work. It says they're high yielding, even in long hot summers, which we usually have, so hopefully these are really good, but I might also try a few other kinds. I don't think I mentioned this on here yet. Maybe I did, but anyway, I did not mention it today. I went to go buy my seed potatoes the other day at the farm store where I normally always get them. I'd called them a couple times during the week to see if they were open and if they had seed potatoes, because sometimes like it takes them a little bit longer in February to actually get them in. So I was waiting, you know, and I was calling them to make sure they were there before I took all 3 kids into the farm store to get them. Anyway, they didn't answer their phone. I was like, well, that's kind of weird. So I was like, one day I was out on the mountain. I was like, well, I'll just drive there and I'll see if they're in, you know. I get there and the sign says closed 12:30, and I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Like, they're closing at 12:30 today. I thought, like, that's kind of weird. And I drive in there, and no, they closed, went out of business at the end of the year. And I was very disappointed because that's where I got my bulk seed potatoes from every year for many years now. I was like, oh boy, what am I gonna do? I don't know if I'm gonna get more, because buying them like from Johnny's or Gurney's or something online, they're really expensive. Plus you have to pay the shipping, and I was getting like a 50-pound bag for like $25-$30, and they were good quality, and you know, supporting the local economy and all that. Well, I asked around a little bit, and a friend of mine recommended another place probably about 10 minutes further than this place, and I went there today and got a 50-pound bag of seed potatoes for $30. So I'm set on seed potatoes. Now it's just time to wait to plant them. I know a lot of people plant them right now, but it's way too early here for us. So I wait till like April 10th. That's like my goal for planting potatoes. So yeah, I got that. I just realized I need some more zucchini seeds though, as I was sorting these out. Kind of trying to do like this bag of direct seeded things that I will do later once it actually is done frosting and all that, and then I can plant them out, and then I'll have another bag of things that I need to start inside or like in my greenhouse. So that's what I'm working on right now, sorting. I found a few packages of peppers that I can use, but I might also get a few more. So I need to get peppers, a new cherry kind of tomato, and possibly a new kind of big tomato, and some zucchini and sunflower seeds. So that's my list that I need to find before I can plant any plants, really. I was not able to find any more pepper seeds at the seed library this time around. I might be able to go to a different library and find some more at a different one. But for today, we need to get some peppers planted. I have a few seeds, so I'm going to do some California Wonder, some jalapeno, some saved yellow peppers from last year, some saved California Wonder bell peppers from a few years ago. And I also have some jalapeno seeds I'm going to start, and some banana seeds and chives. So get those planted. I have my helpers, you know, filling up my containers for me, and you know, dumping out my containers too. We will see if those peppers and things actually grow. The tray got kicked shortly after I planted them, and all of them fell over, and seeds probably spilled out, so now they're probably not even in the right containers, and I don't know which ones are going to be which, so it'll be a mystery if any of them sprout, if any of them grow. Yeah, I'm going to water them and call it a night the first day.